जय। श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। श्री गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय गोविंद। श्री राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय। राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय। गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय। श्री राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय। राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय। गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय। गोविंद जय। श्री राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय। राधा रमण हरि। बोल वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। ओम नमो भगवते पुराण पुरुषोत्तमाय। ओम जयति पराशर सूनु सत्यवती हृदय नंदनो व्यासो यस्यास्य कमलगल्तम वाग्मय ममृतम जगत पेवती विश्वसर्ग विसर्गादि नवलक्षण लक्षतम श्री कृष्णाक्षम परम धाम जगद्धाम नमामि तत्। हृदय यस्य प्रेरणया प्रवर्तितो हम बराक रूपोपि तस्य हरे पदकमलम वंदे श्री चैतन्य देवस्य वंदे हम श्री गुरोर श्रीयुत्पदकमलम श्री गुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्री रूपम साग्र जातम सह गण रघुनाथान्वितम तम सजीवम साद्वैतम सावधूतम परिजन सहितम श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य देवम श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सहगण ललता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च आजानुलंबित भुजौ कनकावदातौ संकीर्तनैक पितरौ कमलायताक्षौ विश्वम्भरौ द्विजवरौ युगधर्म पालौ वंदे जगत्प्रियकरौ करुणावतारौ अज्ञान तिमिरांधस्य ज्ञानांजन शलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। दिव्य वृंदारण्य कल्पद्रुमाध श्रीमद्रत्नागार रत्न सुहासन सौ श्रीमद राधा श्रील गोविंद देवौ प्रेष्ठाली भी सेव्य मानव स्मरामि। श्रीमान रास रसारंभी वंशीवट तटस्थिता कर्शन वेणु स्वनैर्गोपी गोपीनाथ श्रीयोस्तुना जयताम स्वरतौर्पंगो मौ मंद मतेर्गति मत्सर्वस्वपदां भोजौ श्री राधा मदन मोहनौ नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पत्तानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। हे श्री सनातन प्रभो करुणाम्बुराशे हे रूप दुर्गत जनैक दयावलोको हे भट्टी युग्म सुमते रघुनाथ दासो श्रीजीव में कुरुत मंद मते दयाम द्राक तुलसी काननम यत्र यत्र पद्म बनानि च पुराण पठनम यत्र तत्व सन्निहितो हरि। बोलो श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। very auspicious Shri meditation of Shri Ashtakalin Leela, the routine pastimes of Sri Krishna, and among them, at that routine, Shri Krishnadas Tatpad, the Siddha Baba of Shri Mansi Ganga, has collected various parts, various verses from very voted works of previous acharyas. And this is a very beautiful collection where all jewels can be seen at one place. So this is a great kindness that rather than yes, it is a very very beautiful buffet where we can find the every flower, every good things of previous acharyas, and whatever they have experienced, it is he has chosen those great jewels and very beautiful flowers in one buffet. So Sri Krishnadas Tatpad, his contribution is mainly in meditating and remembering the pastimes of Sri Krishna. Because in Ashtakalini Leela, there is, as I was previously saying, that in Ashtakalini Leela Seva, it has three parts. One part is worship, and that requires a mantra. And those mantra was mainly collected and mainly prescribed by Sri Gopal Guru, who was a antaras of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he was a little boy. And when Sri Mahaprabhu goes for his natural needs, he also having the pitcher on his hand, he always associates and helps the Mahaprabhu in his morning routine work. And once Sri Mahaprabhu was reciting Sri Krishna Nam, then that boy asked to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that, "Oh, sir, you are going there?"
Mahaprabhu wanted to catch his own tongue.
Yes, the same thing. So you are now not in a pious position. So Krishna Nam should not be, Krishna's name is a mantra, and it should be always, this should be maintained. That while you are a bathing position, or you are in a clean position, only then you should chant Sri Krishna Nam. And Mahaprabhu does not answer anything. Other day, Sri Mahaprabhu hold his tongue at that impious position. And the person said that, "Oh, you have not washed your hand, and your hand was dirty, and you are catching your tongue." So Mahaprabhu told that I am helpless because I have this practice. Sri Krishna Nam comes on my tongue by practice. So it automatically comes. Swabhavik. So how I can take? So to check it, as you yesterday, you have corrected me. So I have caught my tongue. And that boy, Gopal Guru, immediately had the counter question that if a person is in a impious position, he is in a dirty position, and then that is the time of his death. So should he not take Krishna Nam? And Mahaprabhu said, "No, yes, he has to take Krishna Nam." And so Sri Mahaprabhu gave him the title that you are Guru, and oh Gopal, you will be famous by the name of Gopal Guru. So this Guru name is given to Sri Gopal, that boy, little boy. And Gopal Guru became very great scholar afterward, and he managed the whole management of Gambhira Math at Jagannath Puri, and Radhakant Mutt, and he was the chief of Radhakant Mutt while he passed away in Vrindavan. Then some persons want to catch the estate of that Radhakant Mutt property. And the Thakurji was also taken to the Thana. And everything was the police station. Police station. And Thakurji was there. And some person says that no, we are the master of this place, and we will control all this place, and this is our property. Then, though Sri Gopal Guru was passed away in Sri Vrindavan and in Dhir Samir, there, he passed away. Even then, he appeared there and he gave the witness that no, I am here, and Hridayanand is my Dhyanchand. Dhyanchand is my disciple, and he will be the next Mahant of this place. And then he again resumed the services of Shri Seva of Shri Radhakant Thakurji. So I was saying that in Paddhati, Gutka. So Gutka has three parts. One is mantra, other is the dhyan. That means meditation of various antaras of Sri Krishna. So Sri Dhyanchand Prabhu has mainly given that, and in his samadhi, in his meditation, whatever he is seen, that which is the age of which gopi, which sakhi, what is his dress, which colors she likes, and which is his main seva. So he has described all these things. And according to that, all meditation is still going on and it is followed still. So that is the second part of a meditation of a Gutka Grantha. And one is for worship, for rituals and services of worshipping Sri Krishna. The other thing is for the meditation of Swarup of various antaras, various parikar. So that is, so what is his color, what is seva, whose daughter she is, and so on. So all parche. And third part is this one, that means the Ashtakalini Leela, various pastimes of Sri Krishna and Sri Radhika. And that is also to be meditated, and that is the routine work of Sri Priyalal, Radha Krishna. And this part was mainly meditated by and seen by Sri Siddha Krishnadas Baba. And he also has selected this work. We are reciting it, Bhavna Sar Sangraha. He has collected this Sar Sangraha, and to make the link, context, sometimes he himself has placed some verses, and that is, those verses are written by Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj Tatpad also. But mostly other parts are from Sri Rupa Goswami, from Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti, from Sri Raghunath Das Goswami ji, and Sri other Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj, and Vishnu Chakravarti, so many works, and Srimad Bhagavat also, Kavi Karnapur and Srimad Bhagavat also. So he has. So now Shri Radhika is waiting in Kusum Sarovar. Shri Radhika has entered in Shri Vrindavan, and she is having a very confidential dialogue with Shri Vishaka ji and Lalita ji. And Shri Radhika is unveiling her heart, her feelings, that, O Sakhi, Same Madan Mohana Sakhitanoti Netraspraham, my whole 5 knowledge limbs are attracted by Sri Krishna, and my all limbs, that means my I want to see his beauty, my ear want to listen the sweetness of his flute and his talking, and my skin want to touch and have the experience of a sweetness of his touch, and my rasna, my tongue, that is also very much anxious to relish the sweetness of Sri Krishna, and my nose, that is also very much eager to sniff the fragrance of Sri Krishna and the fragrance of his mala. So in this way, Same Madan Mohana Sakhitanot Nasaspraham. And Shri Mahaprabhu has given a metaphor in this regard. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, in Gambhira Leela, that Shri Radhika is saying, O Sakhi, my heart, my mind is a horse. And on that horse, the cargo or the all things are loaded on that horse. And Sri Krishna is, so my limbs are just like the cargo or the things, those are loaded on that horse. And the subjects, Vishay of Sri Shamsundar, Shabd Sparsh Roop Ras Gandh, these are robbers, and 5 robbers has attacked on that that horse and that things, all that cargo. They have attacked, and they have looted the whole things, whole wealth. And in this way, my 5 limbs are not in my possession. Actually, Sri Krishna has looted them, and their whole senses and whole discrimination power is looted by that robber. Sri Krishna is a robber, and he has looted my eyes, he has looted my ears, he has looted my nose, he has looted my skin, he has looted my tongue. And in this way, my whole 5 knowledge senses was looted by Sri Krishna. The Shabd Sparsh Roop Ras Gandh of Sri Krishna, those are 5 robbers who has looted the whole cargo and whole wealth of my Gyanindri, my knowledge senses. So what I can do? So he there, Shri Krishnadas Kaviraj also described and places these verses as an example. Same Madan Mohana Sakhitanot Netraspraham. So in this way, Shri Saundarya Amrit Sindhu Bhanga Lalna Chitradi Samplavakaha. So previously it is described that my eyes are stolen by the roop of Sri Krishna. My nose is stolen by the fragrance of Sri Krishna. My ears are stolen by the sweetness of words of Sri Krishna. My tongue is stolen by the sweetness of the lips of Sri Krishna. My skin is stolen by the sweetness of the touch of Sri Krishna. So in this way, what can I do? So Sri Radhika is saying this. And in this way, Sri Mahaprabhu says that now Shabd Sparsh Rup Ras Gandha of Sri Krishna ride, having the ride on that horse. And if a horse has one rider, then he may go according to the wish of that rider. But here 5 riders are and simultaneously is riding on that horse. So one is stretching that horse to right side and the other is stretching to the left side, and that horse is being die. So, so O Sakhi, who will save me? Who will protect me? I am in a very hard position. I am in very, I am at this time, I am in very hot butter. So you please carry me to Sri Krishna and show me Sri Krishna so that I can pray and get my limbs free from his possession. So in this way, Sri Mahaprabhu is realizing. So a very beautiful metaphor is presented at that place. So now we will start 11th of Madhyana Leela, 11th verse of Sri Madhyana Leela. Prahinun Muralika Swadhutika Dhutikam Achyutah Shruti Yuge Vidhirtiya Presi Nijkalen Lambhayet Kanthamasya Kanakasvijam Yatha. Krishna saw, Krishna recognized that Sri Radhika is very much eager and I have stolen his 5 limbs, Gyanendri. So Sri Krishna immediately sent a messenger to Sri Radhika. And which messenger is that? That is the sound of his flute. So Sri Krishna has sent the Nisishtartha Duti to Sri Krishna. Duti has 3 types. One Duti messenger is of 3 types. One messenger is who carries the letter, Patraharika, who carries the letter. The other is who carries the message and without any letter, by his voice or by his mouth, he convey that message to Sri Krishna or Sri Radhika. Anyway, to whom it is sent. So that is Sandesh Harini, Patra Harini. One is Sandesh Harini, that means who have the message. One is who only hands over the letter. And he does not care that what is in that letter. He is only a postman. Just deliver, and he will deliver that letter. So that is Patra Harini, other is Sandesh Harini. But the third, and that is the best messenger, and she is called Nisishtartha Duti. That means whatever theme the letter has, she compliance it, makes it compliant in full way. That means she also manages how this thing will be, this thing, what is prescribed in that letter, how it will come into the ground. So he also, so that is the best duty, best duty. As Sri Hanuman is the best dut. He conveyed the message of Sri Ram to Sri Janki ji. He also have and collect the informations of Lanka, and he also shows his power and give a message that we are not a tiny things. We are also have some power to Ravan. So in this way, all from all directions, who creates the things perfect and who makes the things compliant, that is called Nisishtartha Duti. That means he will, Nisisht means he will fulfill all earth, accomplish every work, and that is called accomplished, and that duty is the best duty. So Shri Hanuman is also a best duty, dut. So here Shri Krishna has sent a Nisishtartha duti, that means Vanshi. So the Shri Krishna blows his flute and plays his flute, and the sound of that flute is a complete duty, a perfect messenger, who will not only convey the message, but who will convey the way how the message, how the theme will be accomplished. Yeah, Swamduti, that means where the Naika himself gives and himself praises his desires. That is Swamduti. Swamduti. And the other is Aptaduti. Aptaduti. That means he is deputed and given the power that whatever you want, you may do. So that is also Aptaduti. So, but here, the three messengers, three duties are main. One is Praharni, other is message, Sandesh Harni, and other is the Nisishtartha duty. That means by his own power or own desire, own discrimination, she will do according to, so that the things can be compliant. So this duty is the best. That means Vanshi Nadi is the best duty. Vanshi is the best duty to make Shri Madan Mohan joined. So that is the best Nisishtartha duty. Nisishta Artha. Nisisht means who has accomplished every work, who is competent to accomplish every work. She is called Nisishtartha Duti. So Prahiron Mural Kam Swadutika. Dutika. Achyutaha. Shri Krishna is Achyut. And this Achyut name is very, very profound. That means in every way, in every point of view, Shri Krishna does not have any lackness in him. So who is fully complete. That means in music, in arts, in prem, in kabya, in all types of kala. So and gyan. Yes, so all things are fully in Shri Krishna. So achyut means there is not a slight slackness or deficiency in Sri Krishna. So he is called Achyut. Yes, infallible. Yes, very fine word. So Sri Krishna is not infallible. Never he falls. So, yeah. So Achyut. So Achyut. So that means Sri Krishna has all qualities. So Achyut Prahinon Muralikam Swadutkam has sent his duti, his messenger, that is Murli. Shruti Yuge Vidhatti Sa Presi Nijkalen Lambhait. Shruti Yuge Vidhatti Ya. Shri Radhika immediately welcome that duti. And Shruti Yoge Vidhatyo, Shri Radhika listened, heard that sweetness of that Banshi, sound of Banshi. Apresi Nijkalen Lambhait Kanthmasya Kanakasrijam Yatha. Shri Krishna has sent this Banshi with this motive that this Banshi will go, this sound will go to Shri Radhika, and this sound will make Shri Radhika proceed to me, and then Shri Radhika will be my garland of my neck. So, Kanthasya Kanika Srijam Yatha. Shri Radhika. Yes, golden garland. So Shri Radhika will be a golden garland on my neck, around my neck. So praising Manishya Radhikam Nijkalen Lambhet. This Banshi, by its melody, will fetch Shri Radhika and make Shri Radhika as the garland around my neck. So always the garland is similar to the embracement of hands as well as embracements of legs. So in Bani Sahitya, sometimes they only says mala, but actually it has the suggestion for garland, for embracement, fully embracement, and that is used for hands as well as for legs. So Shri Shamsundar becomes a mala, garland for Shri Radhika, and he, by his feet, he wraps Srimati Shri Radharani. And Shri Radharani also, by his hands as well as his legs, Shri Radhika also wraps Shri Krishna. And in this way, Shri Radhika is a Kanaka Srij, Kanak Mala, Swarna Mala, golden Mala. And it is a indication for that very confidential position. So presi nijkalen lambhet. By its kal, the sound of that Banshi, presi lambhet. This duti will fetch Shri Radhika and kantham asya, and make Shri Radhika the garland around my neck. So kantamasi kanaka srijam yatha upma.
2 days before in
Bhavat.
You explained so nicely the mood that is to be appreciated.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah. No, not remembering.
But it is not a gross thing.
Yes, yes, that is not the gross thing, but very fine. So whatever thing is being seen, that is not the main thing. What impact it gives, that is the main thing. So the bimbi is not main, the chaya is main, the shadow is main, rather than the concrete form. So reflection is much more important, and that creates much more joy and relishment rather than the seeing the thing. If the person is only concentrate on the sthul swarup, then gross body, then he is only feeling the calm, not prem. In calm, in passion, always the sthul swarup is main. The concrete swarup is main. But in prem, the concrete swarup is not main. Whatever impact it gives, that is the main thing. Thank you.
You made such a nice presentation.
Yes. So, presi nijkalin lambhet kanthamasya kanakasrajam yatha. So, this is simile. Here, simile is here. Alankar is simile. Upma alankar. Yatha kanakasraj. So, Sri Radhika is just like the kanakasraj, golden garland. Upma, which creates a ashcharya, amazing position also. So the upma is not only the comparison, but the comparison that creates imagination, imagination, amazing. That that is called upma. If I say that my one eye is just like the other eyes, it is not upma. Though comparison is there, but it is not upma, because it does not create any amazement. But if I say that the eyes of Sri Shyamsundar or Sri Radhika is just like the lotus petal, then it creates amazing amazement. So it is it is upma. Only the comparison is not upma. Chamatkar is upma. Yes, astonishment. Chamatkar is upma. That is the difference between the simile and comparison. Every comparison is not simile, but every simile is comparison. So, yes, yes. And Sri Radhika is praising the sweetness of Banshi. Madhurim rasabapi matta hansi pranadha. Pranay kusum bati bhring sangeet ghosha. Surat samar bheri bhankritir putanare. Jayat hriday danshi kopi Banshi ninada. Madhurim rasabapi. This Banshi is just like a pond of nectar. Madhurim rasa bapi. It is the well, bapi, or a deep well of nectar. Madhurim rasa bapi. Matta hansi prajalpaha. And a hansi, a swan, she swan, is just moving in a pond of nectar. So this Banshi is a swan, she swan, who always plays among that among that pond. Madhurim rasbapi matta hansi pranada. Very, very sundar, very beautiful metaphor. And upma is. So Sri Krishna is just like a rasbapi, a pond of nectar. And this Banshi is a she swan who always moves in that pond. Roaming. Yes, roaming in that. So Madhurim rasbapi mat, and it is also intoxicated. Mat, not mad. And it is always roaming there. Matta hansi prajalpa. And there she is prajalpaha. She is uttering thing, Prajalpa. That Hansi, that swan is uttering something. So Mat Hansi Prajalpa. Pranay Kusuma Bati Bring Sangeet Ghosha. Sri Krishna is a very beautiful garden of prem. Pranay Kusum. Pranay is flowers, and in that garden, as in a garden, the bee is always murmurs. In the same way, Bring Sangeet Ghosha. Sri Krishna is Pranay Kusum Bati, is a garden of full of the flowers of love, and Bring Sangeet Ghosha. And this Vanshi is just like a bee who is buzzing there. So Bring Sangeet Ghosha, making noise, and Gungunat, making Gungunat there. Just also simply. And Rupak. Shri Krishna is just like Rupak and metaphor both. So Krishna is just like Pranay Kusum Bhati, a garden, and this Banshi is Bring Sangeet Ghosha. It is the music melody of that bee, bumblebee. Bring Sangeet Ghosha. Bring. Surat Samar Bheri Bhankriti Putnare. And this Vanshi is, as the Shri King is a kingdom, and in kingdom, as one person is beating the drum, in the same way, this Vanshi is a drum, and Shri Krishna is just like a kingdom. So, Surat Samar Bheri. And now Shri Krishna has declared that I am going to fight the Surat Samar, the love war. So, for love war, I am prepared and I am going. So, as a king, while he attacks on any enemy, then his drums are beaten in the same way. This Vanshi is the declaration that I am going to beat, I am going to fight, attack on Kamdev. Very, very fine. What a beautiful impression it gives. So the thing is not main, its impact is main. So we can just realize that the thing is not main, the impact is main. So it creates a impact that Surat Samar Bheri, Shri Krishna is going to win the Surat Samar, the battle of love. And Shri Krishna is going to win the battle of love. And as the triumphs and drums are beaten at that time, in the same way, this Vanshi is the declaration that Shri Krishna is now proceeding to conquer the Surat. Surat Samar Bheri Bhankriti. It's a echo. Bhankriti means the echo of that drum is spread all over the cosmos, all over the Srishti. The Surat Samar Bheri Bhankriti. Bhankriti is the drum beating, and its echo is spread all over the atmosphere.
If I have eyes of love, then I can see that here also.
Yes, of course. But he creates and he gives us the sight. Yes, the Kavi gives us, the poet gives us that sight. Yes. The Surat Samar Bheri Bhankriti, very beautiful, a very artistic and beautiful poem is this. Very beautiful verse. Surat Samar Bheri Bhankriti Putnare. Putnare, That means Sri Krishna is so powerful that while he was only an infant of 6 days, he has killed the giant Putna also. So, Putanare, it shows that while he was infant, then he bears such the power. Then what saying of now he is full young? Then what saying of that? So Sri Krishna is now proceeding to conquer the Kamdev, Surat Samar. Jayat Hriday Danshi, Kopi Vanshi Nada. Oh, this Vanshi Nad is just like a very poisonous serpent who will Hriday Danshi, who always bites the heart of gopis, Sri Radharani. It bites the heart of Sri Radharani. Very beautiful. So, Chaitanya Chandra Kavi Karnapur has given this. Very beautiful. So he is actually he is Karnapur of Kavi Karnapur. Yes. And Kavi Karnapur. He was just like a little boy of say, 6 years only, Kavi Karnapur. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all persons came from Navadvip to Jagannath Puri. That boy was also with his father. And while he was a very little boy, just in front of 2 or 3 years, and he was not speaking. And his father led him in the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Sri Mahaprabhu saying, Krishna kaha, you recite Krishna. But the Balak is not answering. And Sri Mahaprabhu was extinguished that while I say even to the trees, they also resound Krishna. But this boy is not reciting. Then some person said, Sri Swarup Damodar said that the boy is taking your words, Sri Krishna, as the mantra, and mantra is not recited. So he is not reciting. Then Sri Mahaprabhu gave his toe in the mouth of that boy, that infant, and immediately he wanted to suck that the toe of Sri Mahaprabhu, and continuously, and he is not leaving the toe of Sri Mahaprabhu. Continuously he is having it between his lips, and he is sucking it. He is chewing it. He is sucking it, and he is not. So sometimes Sri Nisingvalabha Goswami, he was a very learned person, and he used to say that Mahaprabhur Angushta Pushta Balak. Angushta Pushta Balak. The Balak that is nourished by the toe of Sriman Mahaprabhu. So Angushta Pushta Balak. So he gives this adjective to Sri Kavi Karnapur. Mahaprabhu Angushta Pushta Balak. So who is nourished by the toe of Sriman Mahaprabhu. So this is, yes. And immediately he recites one shlok. Shruvaso Kovale Makshoho Manyan Muras Mahindra Manidama Bindavan Taruni Nam Mandan Makhilam Harir Jayati. That means Sri Krishna is himself the whole ornament of Sri Brij Gopika. Sri Krishna is the full ornament, complete ornament of Brij Sundari, Brij Gopika. Shrivaso Kovale. A lady bears the earring in his ear, and the Krishna is the earring of every gopi. Shrivaso Kovalayam. Kuvalayam means earring. So as ladies wears earring in their ear, in the same way, Shrivaso Kuvalayam, the Krishna name, and Shri Krishna is the earring of Shri Radharani. Shrivaso Kuvalayam. Akshro Manjanam, as a lady, she colors his eyes with the kajal. In the same way, the roop of Shri Krishna is the kajal of Shri Radharani eyes. So Shrivaso Kuvalaya, Makshro Manjanam, and Orasi Mahendra Manidama, as a lady wears the garland, jewel garment of Nilmani, Nilam. In the same way, Shri Krishna is the garland of Shri Radharani on her breast. So as a lady wears a garland on her breast, in the same way, so Mahendra Mani Dama. Mahendra Mani means Indra Nilmani. The color of Shri Krishna is also bluish. So he says that as if this Shri Krishna is the Mahendra Mani Dama, the garland of Shri Radharani. Vrindavan Taruni Nam. In this way, the Vrindavan Taruni, all beautiful ladies of Shri Vrindavan, Shri Krishna is the natural ornament and complete ornament of Shri Gopika. So whenever Shri Radhika wears earrings or garland, or he have the kajal on her eyes, actually that kajal is the desire of seeing Shri Krishna. That earring is the desire of listening the pastimes and the glories of Shri Krishna. And one, she bears the har, garland, that is the love of Shri Krishna, she is accepting, embracing and love of Shri Krishna, she is accepting. So in this way, so Vrindavan Tarunina Mandan Makhilam Hari Jayati. And as he gave this example, this Upman, Shrivaso Kuvalayam, Shri Krishna is the Kuvalaya of Shri Brij Gopikagan. Mahaprabhu says, very fine, his name will be Karnapur. So Kuvalaya means, that means the earring. So as he has given Shri Krishna as the Upman, so by this Upman, his name becomes Kavikarnapur. So this is his poetic name, Kavikarnapur. His actual name is Puridas. But his name now became Kavikarnapur. Yes. Shrivaso Kuvalayam Rupak. Shivanand Sen, he was his father, and this is Rupak. Shrivaso Shri Krishna is, so it is not Rupak, it is Simli. It is Simli. So Simli, so as the resemblance, the thing of resemblance is called Upman. And he has given Shri Krishna as the Upman of the earring. So his name became Kavikarnapur. So this is a practice in Sanskrit poetics, that by a special Upman, the name of Kavi is associated, and they make the bracket of that Upman to that Kavi. So in this way, the name of that Kavi becomes according to that Upman. And in this way, he is always taken different from other Kavi. As there were so many Kalidas, so many Kavi whose name were Kalidas. So there was a number of Kalidasas are there. But Kalidas is given one upma. While Sri Indumati is going to select his husband in Swayamvar, there is a marriage party, and in Swayamvar, Sri Indumati is a princess, and he was given a chance that among these princes, you may select your husband. And while having the Barmala, she is moving. So all princes are standing in the line, in the queue. While Sri Indumati proceed to one prince, he becomes very much eager, and he thinks that, oh, Sri Indumati is coming to me and she will put this mala in my neck. But she proceeds to the other one. So while she comes, then that prince becomes very much enlightened and very much curious, and his face starts to sprinkle. Blossom, yes, blossom. So his face becomes very much blooming, blossom. But as soon as she leaves him and proceed to the other other prince, then his face becomes black. So he gives one simile, as if there is a candle or a lamp. If the lamp is coming before a palace, the door of palace blooms very much. But as the candle goes onward, then that gate is dipped in the darkness. So in the same way, sometimes as soon as she passes one-to-one prince, his face is blooming, and then his face is dipped in the darkness. Glooming and yes, glooming and then darkness. Gloomy. So in this, so this was a very attractive simile. So the name of Kalidas becomes Deep Shikha Kalidas. Deep Shikha. Deep Shikha means the flame of the letter of that lamp. Deep Shikha Kalidas. So that Deep Shikha, this Upman is joined to Kalidas. In the same way, there was a Kavi Magh. Magh was a great epic writer. He has written Shishpal Badh, and he is describing the morning time. And he says that between at Dwarkapuri, there is a mountain, and on the east side, in morning, the sun is rising, and on the west side of that mountain, the moon is just shutting down. So those, neither the rising sun is so much shining, and neither the moon is not has left its shinings. So in this way, it seems that that mountain is just like an elephant, and as an elephant has two bells on both sides of his, and they are ringing. In the same way, Surya and Chandrama, moon and sun, is just like the bell, and the mount is being appeared as if it is a elephant. So as elephant has two bells, and they also twinkle, they also makes noise, yeah, sound. So in the same way, so this was a very beautiful image, and by that Mahakavi is called Ghanta Magh. His name becomes Ghanta Magh. Ghanta Magh. Magh is his name, and Ghanta means he has given the, which Magh? Who has given the upma of Ghanta, of those two bells. That is called Ghanta Magh. So in this way, so Kavi Karnapur, Deep Shikha Kaldas, Ghanta Magh, these are due to their works, and according to that is this nath. So here he is saying, Hriday Danshi Kopi Banshi Nada. Oh Sakhi, this Banshi Nada is coming, who is just like a serpent and who is biting my heart. Ashwan Sen. Yes. 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 That is also an instance. And yeah, his wife was angry that my husband is managing all these things. Even then, Sri Nityananda Prabhu is hitting him with his his foot. This is not proper. He is insulting it. But he said that, yes. Yes. But he stopped. Oh, Babare, just you wait. This is the kripa of Sri Nityananda Prabhu, that he has hit me with his foot. Yes, so much mercy. And Sri Shivanand Sen is considered as the Bira Duti, as in Bira Duti. In Brij Leela, Sri Bira Duti makes Sri Krishna and Sri Radhika met, and she carries the message of Sri Radharani to Sri Krishna. In the same way, Sri Shivanand Sen brings all Gaudiya Bhakta to Sriman Mahaprabhu, and they met Sri Mahaprabhu in this case. So he is Biraduti in Krishna Lila. Biraduti. So Madhuram Rasvapi, very beautiful. Madhuram Rasvapi Mattansi Pradalpa. Shri Krishna is a pond of nectar, and this Vanshi is a Prajalp, a singing and speaking of a sheep, Hansi, swan. And Pranay Kusumbati, Shri Krishna is Pranay Kusumbati, is a flower garden, and this Banshi is the humming of a bee there. And Surat Samar Bheri, Shri Krishna is a conqueror, and this Banshi is the drum beating of his declaration. Jayate Hriday Danshi Kopi Banshi Nanadha. This Banshi Nanada is just like a serpent, and it is biting my heart and making me unconscious. Sa Hari Muralika Nishwano Bhud Madhunam Shravan Sabidchari Manmathon Mathkari Abhikal Kulishila Char Charya Vicharo Dhriti Vigatan Tantraha Kopi Mantraha Swatantraha. And Anand Vrindavan Champu, it is described that Sahari Mural Kaya Nishwanobhut, the sound of that Murli became Sahari Mural Kaya Nishwanobhut Madhunam Shravan Sabidchari. Shravan Sabisali, while it enters in the ears of Shri Brijgopikagar, then Manmathon Mathkari, it creates the effect as if it was a avichar mantra which bewildered all gopis, as a mesmerism or a bewildered mantra creates, hypnotizes everything. In the same way, this mantra is just like a mantra who has hypnotizes the hypnotizes all gopis. Mesmerized, yes, mesmerized. So mesmerized. So Sahari Mural Kaya Niswanaha. The Niswan, that means sound of Murli, became Abhut, Badhuna, Adhunam. That means of these gopis. Shravan Sabidchari, as if it is a avichar, as it is a mesmerizing or bewildering, making everyone bewildered. Sabidchari, Manmathon Mathkari, and it becomes the Manmath. It creates Kamdev, very much arised in the heart of Shri Brijgopikaga. Manmath Unmathkari. So, as the churning of Kamdev becomes in the heart of Shri Brijgopikaga. So, Manmath Unmathkari. Avikal Kulshila, Char Charya Vicharaha. And it is just like a slaughtering khambha, slaughtering place where Kulshil is a cattle and this Banshi is the slaughterer of that Kulshil. That means the position of a shil or the practice or character of a Kul lady, of a household lady. It is just like the slaughtering of that thing. So as the stambha, badha stambha of that means where the cattle is tied to slaughter. So what we say, badha stambha, yeah, slaughter stays. Chastity, yes. Yes. So Avikal Kulshila, the lady who is maintaining the chastity continuously. Avikal Kulshila, the lady who is maintaining the chastity of his kul and of herself continuously. That characharya, it is the slaughterer of that practice, his chastity. So this Vanshi is the slaughterer of the chastity of every gopi. Avichar, dhriti bigatan tantraha. And this is the bigatan tantraha. It is disturbing the dhairya, his passion. So whatever passion a lady has, this Baishi is just like the scissor to cut all the ties and makes the all things sprinkled and disturbed. So Jayat Hriday Dhriti Bigatan Tantraha. It is the tantri, it is the machine to bigatan, to disturb the dhriti, their courage, their patience. So their patience and courage is disturbed. Kopi mantraha swatantraha. In this way, this is a swatantra mantra, very powerful mantra. mantra, what? Rhythm,
Rhythm.
rhythm, yes. So that is a mantra. So rim, 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 rim. So this is the mantra, rim, which is so powerful that will destroy the every ties. Rim. So avikal kulshila char charya abhichar. Avikal kulshila, the lady who is maintaining the chastity continuously. Char charya abhichar. Abhichar means slaughtering. And she is maintaining a very respectable and praiseworthy chastity. But it is abhichar. It is slaughtering of that chastity. Dhriti bigatan tantaha. And it disturbs the whole patience of a gopi disturbed. Kopi mantra swatantraha. In this way, this Vaishi is a swatantraha mantraha, is all powerful rim. Yes. Yes. Swatantra. No mercy. So then all powerful, fully powerful. What a beautiful Rupak. It is Rupak. Sub also. Anand, yes, Kavi. Sahari Mural Kaya Niswanobhut Adhunam. So this Murli, the Niswan means the sound of this Murli became Adhunam, means for these gopis now. Adhunam means now. Now it becomes the Niswan of Murli, Shravan Sabithachari. When it enters into the ears of Shri Brij Gopikagan, then Manmathon Mathakari, it churned the Manmath in the heart of Shri Brij Gopikagan. That means Gopi becomes very much disturbed. And Avikal Kulshila Characharya, and who was maintaining the chastity from his very beginning life, from his very childhood, who is maintaining the chastity. But this Banshi is Avichar-shali. This Banshi is the slaughtering of that practice. Dhriti Bhigatan Tantraha. And it disturbs the whole limitations that is bounding the thing, the bunch. So now the bunch of their patience is disturbed, is scattered, is disturbed, untied. Bhigatan Tantra, Kopi Mantra Swatantraha. In this way, this Banshi is a Swatantra mantra, all powerful and uncontrolled mantra. Beautiful way, and the impact of what he gives is very fine and very, very exact and pinpointed impact he gives everywhere. Vishayamanam madhuram tathongam vanchapakam sach nishamya vansha nanam vinadhyap prashansitam tam sakhi sanuham punaraha radha. This is the words of Sri Tatpad, Krishna's Tatpad. He has not given, so that means it is the collector who has collected the verses. So it is his work. Vishayaman, and his poetry is not less. He is also of the same cadre. So Vishayamanam Mathuram Tathongam, Tathogram. Though an a oxymoron is there. One oxymoron is there. So Vishayamanam though this Banshi is just like the poison, even then, Madhuram, it is very sweet. Vishayamanam Madhuram. Though it is Vishayaman, poison like, even then, Madhuram, very sweet. Yeah. And Vanchapakam. Normally, the poison does not give one's desires, fulfill one's desires. But this Banshi is Vanchapakam. It creates all desires fulfilled. Vancha means desire. Apakam means it provides all desires. You fulfill all desires. So Vanchapakam. Such in the Shamya Bansha. When Sri Radharani heard this Banshi, Nanam Binandyapi, Prashasya. Sri Radhika is Binandyapi, is chastising this Banshi, but he is praising this Banshi. Oxymoron. The chastise, she is chastising this Banshi as well as she is praising in Banshi. So externally, she is chastising the Banshi, but inner, she is always praising this Banshi. So, Nadam Binandyape Prashasya. So, oxymoron is there, Virodhavas is there. Prashasya Tam Tam. In this way, Shri Radhika is Prashasya Tam, is praising this Banshi. Tam and praising to Sri Krishna also. Banshi and Tam. Tam means to Sri Krishna. She is praising to this Banshinath as well as to Sri Krishna. Sakhi Samuham Punaraha Radha. In this way, Shri Radhika told to his Sakhi. Oh Sakhi, and this is from Vidagna Madhav of Shri Rupa Goswami. Oh, what a oxymoron is this? What a contradiction is found in this Banshi. Ke Ajaraha Kampa Sampadi. Though this Banshi is not ice, even then, Kampa Sampadi, it creates trembling, shivering, yes. Ajaraha Kampa Sampadi. Though it is Ajaraha, that means not the ice. Even then, Kampa Sampadi, it creates shivering. Ajra Kampa Sampadi. Shastrat Anyaha. It is not the weapon. Even then, Nirkantanaha. It cuts all binds of us with our home. So we are leaving all attraction toward home and all ties for our home. Kya baat? What a contradiction is this? This oxymoron is this. Two different things, two opposite things are found simultaneously at one place in this Banshi. So Ajaraha Kampa Sampadi, though it is not ice, even then Kampa Sampadi, it creates shivering. And Shastrat Anyaha, it is not the very sharp weapon. Even then, Nirkantanaha, it cuts everything, all ties. Tapano Anushnutadhara. Though it is Anushnutadhara, this Banshi is not hot. Anushnutadhara. It is just like very cool, just like the moonlight. Even then, Tapanaha. It is very warm, very hot. Very hot, yes.
It sets me on fire.
Yes, sets me on fire. So, Tapano Anushnutadhara. Though Anushnutadhara, it is very cool. Even then, Tapanaha, it creates me very much hot, as if I am set on the fire. Ko I am Mulli Rabha. Oh, Sakhi, I cannot decide that what should be, how this Banshi Rava, Banshi Nad, Banshi, the sound of Banshi should be described. Ko I am Banshi Rava. This Banshi Rava is, what type of this is? I am very much confused. Though it is not ice, even then it shivers, makes me shiver, shivering. It is not very sharp, even then it cuts everything. All attraction toward the lok and ved, toward the society as well as the shastra. It nikantarna, it cuts, and tapano anushnata dhara, though it is very much sweet and cool, even then it creates very hot feelings, hot feelings. So kovayam madhulavaha, kovayam, that means I am not decided that how this Banshirab should be described. Kovayam kovayam mullilava, mullilava. Syutiste dhamshasya vanshavaruto bande tayo antimam tayo rantima vidyo yen janastanum vihareyan nantascharam tamyati vidhanam hiramar patre vishmai dhwane shubhe nastvaya krure vanshe na jivanam na smritim ghora virasi dasha. If a slaughter by one hit makes a cattle die, then it is very good. But if he is not dying, making the person, the cattle die, only he is just rubbing the yes, and the salt on his neck, and neither he is and only half making them wounded, he leaves it, then it is very, very much intolerable, becomes very intolerable. So this Banshi is so cruel that it is not killing us, but it is only making us wounded. So, oh Sakhi, how I can describe? Syutaste dhamshasya vanshvartaha. You, O Banshi, you and the wo, wow, both are made of the Bansh, of bamboos. So the wo is also made of bamboo, and you are also made of bamboo. But the difference between two brothers are quite, the nature of two brothers are quite different. The wow is much more kindful, as he hits and by one hit he takes the life of a cattle, a person. But this Banshi neither takes the life, neither let him live in joy. So neither it is in joy and neither lets him live in difficulties. So Syutaste dhamshasya. Your Syuti means your birth, and the birth of the Dhanush, wow, both are Vaishvartaha, of one line, and that's on the origin. Origin is Ban. Bande tayo antimam. But I will always praise the wow, not you. Bande tayo antimam. The last one, I will bande, I will pray. Vidho yen janasto virhan nantascharam tamyati. Because by bow, wow, if a person is with the pierced arrow, so if a person is pierced by the arrow or by that bow, then tanum birhayat, he leaves his body. Nantascharam tamyati. And that wow does not makes the person very much tamyati, gives him or make him fall, set on the sorrowness. Tamyati means sorrowness. So pain, it does not gives pain and immediately gives takes his life. Viddho yen janasto, the person who is pierced by that arrow, tanum behayat, he leaves his body, and no antastram charti, and in his heart, in his mind, he does not feels very much pain. Viddhanam hirmar patra vishamai, dhvane shubhe nastaya. Viddhanam hirmar patra vishamai. But oh Banshi, you mar patra vishamai, with the arrows of Kamdev. Mar means Kamdev. Cupid. The arrows of Cupid. Viddhanam hriday. Mar patra vishamai. Dhvane shubhir. Vishmay dhvane shubhi. Vishamad dhvan means Cupid, Kamdev. Ishubhir. Nastwaya. But a person who is pierced, who is hit by the arrows of Kamdev, he immediately lives his life and is ready to live his life. But natvaya, you do not let a person leave his body. O krure banshi, O cruel banshi, na jivanam na chamritim ghora virasi dasha. Neither you lets me live, neither you lets me die. So na jivanam na chamritim ghora virasi dasha. In this way, you have created a very ghor, very dangerous position, ghor, very painful position you have created here. So it is a very critical position. You have placed us in that critical position. Shri Rupa Goswami ji, Rupa Goswami is Rupa Goswami. Shyutiste Dhanushastra, though, O Banshi, you are also in the line of Banshi, and the Dhanushi is also, Wow is also in the line of Banshi. Even then, Tayo Antimam Bande, I pray the Dhanush, because Viddho yen janastu tanum biharayat, by the arrows of that vow, a person immediately leaves his life. Nantascharam tamyati, and he does not feel very much pain in his heart. But viddhanam hriday mar patra vishamai. But O Banshi, you mar patra vishamai. Vishama dhvaneshu. Visham dhvan means the Cupid, Kamdev. And Marpatra means the arrows of Kamdev. You throws those arrows. By that viddhanam, a person becomes very much viddh. And natvaya. And he becomes very much full of pain. He feels very much pain. So viddhanam hriday, those 5 arrows are just pierced in the heart of that person, Mar Patra Vishamai, of that Cupid Kamdev. Nastvaya. So you always throw these 5 arrows on the heart of a person. O krure banshi. And then na jivanam na chamritim. Neither you let them alive or not let them die. Ghora virasi dasha. In the same way, my dasha is, my position is very much critical. Now, sarandha nirandha bhavati mukharaghai madhupate kathora sarasya gamete kathorantarmapi atrishnika tushnikayeti mrig pakshi prabhutikam swayam vaishe jataha vikaleyati sadvanshaj badhu. And now he is chastising Vaishi. Shri Radharani is chastising Vaishi and having the feeling for Vaishi as Sapatni, a co-wife, Sapatni Bhav. And she is chastising him. Sarandha nirandha bhavati. Oh, just see the amazing effect of this Banshi, that Sarandha nirandha bhavati. We gopis are having so many randra holes, that means limbs. We have eyes, we have mouth, we have romkup, pores. We have, yes. So we have so many randra, so many holes. Even then, nirandra bhavati. We does not feel anything. Neither our ear, the whole of our ear is catching word, sound. Neither the whole of our eyes is catching roop, other things. So without Sri Krishna, else Sri Krishna, we are not taking any things from other persons, other things. So we are not. So all our holes are useless. They are nirandhra. They are blocked. So sarandhra nirandhra bhavati. The holes became blocked. Sarandhra nirandhra bhavati. Mukh ragai madhupate. Why Shri Krishna places his melody. Kathora sarasyam gamayati. The kathor thing, the hard things, the rock of Sri Govardhan becomes very delicate. So kathora sarasyam. Saras means saras. That means delicate, becomes delicate. Or gamayate kathorantaram api. And the very delicate thing, that becomes very much hard. So that means the flow of Yamuna becomes very much hard, and the rock of Sri Govardhan becomes very much delicate. So sarasya kathora sarasyam gamayati. The kathor thing, hard thing becomes very much delicate, and kathorantarmapi. And kathorantra, the kathor, the hard things becomes very much delicate. Satrishnika, tushnikayati, atrishnika, mrig pakshi. The mrig pakshi who are fond of speaking, and they are having the nature of continuously speaking. Chipping, yes. But atushnika, they are talkative. They are always chipping. But tushnikam, this Banshi makes them mute. Tushnika. So atrishnika, tushnikam, mrig pakshi. So while Shri Krishna plays, then they all leaves their nature of chipping. But as Shri Krishna takes breath and he stops, then they all says, Radha, Krishna, aha, aha, very fine, very fine. They praise, they hail only when Sri Krishna is stopped. So at that interval of his stopping, they always hails the music of a Banshi. Not in the middle. They're not disturbed in the middle. So Atushnika, Tushnikayati. Atushnika means those are talkative. This Banshi makes them mute. Mrg Pakshi, Prabhutikam. Mrg Pakshi, etc. Prabhutikam means etc. Swam Banshe Jata. Oh, though this Banshi is a product of the Banshi, bamboos, but Bikalayat is Sadbanshaj Madhu. But it always creates a disturbance to the gopis who are born in, who are married in a Sadbansh and who is a household wives. Even then, this Banshi makes us Bikalayati disturbed. So, what a strange nature this Banshi is bearing. So, in this way, he is praising Sri Banshi. So, very beautiful, and this is also oxymoron. Virodhavasa is there. So, though this the person, while this Banshi is making noise, at that time, Sarandha Nirandha Bhavati, we gopis who have so many holes in our body, our every hole, our every limb becomes Nirandha, is blocked, and they are not taking their subjects. Shabd Sparsh Roop Rasgandh, they are not taking. And Mukhrage Madhupati, why Sri Krishna spreads his Mukhrag, and Kathora Sarasyam Gamayati or Kathorantarmapi. The hard things becomes very much delicate, and delicate things becomes very much hard. So the stone of Govardhan becomes delicate, just like the butter, and the Yamuna that is flowing, it becomes very much hard. And it stops, its flow, its stream is stopped. Or Atrishnika, Atushnikayati. The person, the creatures who are very much talkative, they becomes mute. And Mrg Pakshi Prabhutikam, or Swam Banshe Jata, though this Banshi is a part, is a product of Sadbanshi, good bamboos. Even then, Bikalayati Sadbanshaj Badhu. Why it is making be gopis who are coming in the line of a Sadbanshi, it becomes becomes us, makes us very much disturbed. So in this way, it is having a very reverse nature with against its origin. Bolo Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. Govind jai jai, Gopal jai. Radha Raman Hari Govind jai jai. Shri Radha Raman Hari Govind jai. Bolo Shri Nitai Gaur Hari Gaur. No, oxygen. Because reverse things are.
Today, Vrinda duty has brought down.
This is also there.
This we have for distribution.
one piece. Yeah. Have one. Jai, jai, jai ho, jai ho. बहुत बढ़िया ये प्लीज बात very great point. Yes. No, I was just saying that a great poetic skill can be seen. Yeah. Yes.
And then you said that you mentioned her and that was specifically I thought that in the social life or they
Maybe because we will follow any Sakhi of Shri 8 Sakhis. Ashta Sakhi are there, and our Yutheshwari, maybe either Lalita or Shri Vishakha. And so, as I have found of Shri Vishakha ji, my line is Vishakha. So normally by that practice it comes to Vishakha. So maybe Shri Lalita, maybe Shri Nambar Sampradaya, all Nambar Sampradaya, those almost follows Shri Rangadevi ji. In Shri Bihari ji, they follows Shri Lalita Sakhi. In Shri Hariram Vyas ji, they follows Vishakha Sakhi. So this is so it is possible.
What is closest to the heart will come out first.
But Gurudev, we are followers of Shri Rupa Manjari,
Yes.
and she is in the gun of Lalita Sakhi, no?
Yes, maybe Lalita Sakhi as well as
Vishakha, both. Because we are with Rai Ramananda and Swarup. Both are already. Yeah. Yes. Zij heeft gehad. Nee. Ja. No, she has. This is our friend Erik.
Yes.
He has come from Germany to be with us, and we will have, like you were going to come